Hey, what's up guys, welcome back. In this video, we will add the boat model on top of a ship image target. And if you look very carefully, then this boat is moving on top of a water prefab. So by the end of this video, we will add a water prefab on top of a ship image target. And we will also add a ship which will move on top of a water prefab. So let's start customizing a ship image target. So for moving the ship model on top of the ship image, we first need to add a new image target. Okay, so I'll open the Vuforia folder. After this, I'll open the prefabs folder and I'll add a new image target. Inside the hierarchy, I'll make this new image target a child of the AR camera. And since we want to use the ship image target, I'll rename this image target as ship image target. After this, I'll change the database to AR book database and I'll change the image target to ship. Okay, so the ship image target is at a position of 0, 0, 0. So the ship image target and the sun image target are exactly at the same position of 0, 0, 0. So I'll select the ship image target and I'll move it below the sun image target. After this, I'll select the rotation tool and I'll rotate the ship image target so that we can see it properly. Okay, I'll change it directly to 180. So I'll change the value of Y directly to 180. Now after adding the ship image target, next let's add a water prefab on top of the ship image target. So to add a water prefab, I'll open the standard assets folder. After this, I'll open the environment folder. Next, I'll open the water folder. After this, I'll open the water 4 folder, and inside the water 4 folder, I'll open the prefabs folder. And now as you can see, we have two water prefabs. One is the water for advanced and second is the water for simple. Okay, so I'll drag the water for advanced prefab inside my scene, and the scale of the water for prefab is just too big. So I need to reduce the scale of this prefab. But if you look inside the hierarchy, we have the water for advanced option, and along with the water for advanced, we have also got this water for advanced reflection scene camera. So first, I'll reduce the size of the water for advanced. Okay, I'll double click on water for advanced. I'll reduce the size a little bit more. Then I'll select the position tool. I'll move the water prefab near the ship image target. And if you look very carefully, the Y position of the water prefab is minus 0.99, which is below the ship image target. So I'll select the water prefab and I'll move it just a bit above the ship image target. Okay, so now as you can see, the water prefab is above the ship image target. After this, I'll make the water prefab a child of the ship image target. So I'll drag the water for advanced inside the ship image target, and I will also drag this water for advanced reflection scene camera inside the ship image target. So after making the water for advanced a child of the ship image target, next I'll click on the play button. And now as you can see, on top of the ship image target, we have this water prefab. Okay, so next I'll just increase the scale of the water prefab a little bit. Okay, so I'll click on the play button again. And now as you can see, the water prefab is occupying the entire play area. Okay, so after adding the water prefab, next we need to add a ship model on top of the water. Okay, so to add a ship model, I'll go inside the asset store, and from the asset store, we will download one ship model. Inside the search field, I'll type ship. Now the ship model which we are looking for is free, so I'll click on free only. I'll scroll down, and as you can see, this is the ship model which I'll be using. So I'll click on the ship model, and the name of this asset is Brick Sloop Sailing Ship. So I'll go ahead and import it. After this, I'll again click on the import button. So guys, the ship model is imported inside a project. After this, I'll click on the assets folder, and now as you can see, I have a new folder called as USSC Brick Sloop. Okay, so I'll open it. And inside the USSC brick sloop folder, we have two ship models. Okay, so these are the ship models. So next what I'll do is I'll drag one of the ship models inside the scene. So as you can see, the size of this ship model is again huge. So so the 3D scale tool is selected. I'll reduce the size of the ship model. I'll double click on it. I'll change its Y position to 0.1. After this, I'll again zoom on it a little bit. Now guys, if you look very carefully, the bottom part of the ship is below the water. Okay, so this is something which we want. Okay, so we do not want the entire ship to be on top of the water. We want some part of the ship to be below water. Okay, now after this, the next thing that I'll do is I'll rotate the ship by 90 degrees. So I'll click on the rotation tool. I'll select the green sphere, which is for the Y axis, and I'll rotate the ship. So as you can see, the value of Y is changing over here. Okay, and I'll keep the value to 90. So after adding the ship, okay, and guys, if you look very carefully, the ship model, like this is the image target for the ship, okay, which looks very blurred as it is below the water prefab. So I'll just keep the ship model on top of the ship image target, and next I'll select the ship and I'll make it a child of the ship image target. Okay, so now I'll click on the play button, and if I move the image of the ship a little bit, then as you can see, we have this ship model on top of the water prefab. Okay, so after adding the ship model, next let's write one script to move the ship model. So I'll open the assets folder. After this, I'll open the data files folder. Inside this, I'll create a new folder. I'll give this folder a name of scripts. I'll open it. Next, I'll create a new script. I'll give this script a name of move script. I'll open the script. So inside the void update, I will write down transform.translate. So the translate command is generally used whenever you want to move any game object in the X, Y or Z direction. Okay, and if I click on the ship, then as you can see, we want to move the ship in this direction. That is, this direction is the forward direction, and the arrow which is pointing in the forward direction is this blue arrow. Okay, and the blue arrow basically stands for the Z axis. Okay, so I need to move the ship in the Z direction. So after writing the translate command, I'll open and close a round bracket, and inside the round bracket, I'll write down new vector 3, as the vector 3 data type takes X, Y and Z values as input. Okay, and since we want to move the ship in the Z direction, I'll keep the X value to 0. After this, I'll keep the Y value to 0 and I'll change the Z value to 2. Next, I'll multiply the vector 3 command with time.delta time. Okay, so the time.delta time will make sure that the ship moves smoothly. Okay, and this number of 2 which I have written over here will basically represent the speed of a ship. Okay, so if you increase this number, then the speed of the ship will keep on increasing. So I finished with the script. Next, I'll attach this script to the boat prefab. Okay, and this is the name of the boat prefab. Okay, or the ship prefab, that is boat 1800 early big sloop. Okay, LOD 0. So I'll select it and I'll attach the script to the boat. So after attaching the script, okay, next I'll move the boat a little behind. Okay, so guys, as I was saying, after attaching the script, I'll click on the play button. And as you can see, the boat model which we have is moving. Okay, but if you look very carefully, at a speed of 2, the boat model was moving a bit fast. So I'll change the speed from 2 to 0.5. And since 0.5 is a float value, I will write F after 0.5. So this F stands for float. So I'll save my script again. After this, I'll click on the play button. And now, as you can see, we have the boat and the boat is moving on top of this water. Now, since the top part of the boat is moving out of my preview window, I'll reduce the scale of the boat a little bit. And I'll again click on the play button. So now, as you can see, we are able to see the boat properly and the boat is moving on top of a water prefab. So I'll come out of play mode. So guys, that's it from this video, and I hope from this video you would have understood how to move the boat on top of the water prefab using the move script.